योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्।
Okay, now as I have shown you just a brief about how to prepare a graph. Okay, so today we are going to discuss more about that graph, or you can say a chart. Okay, so basically to prepare any chart, जब भी आपको कोई चार्ट प्रिपेयर करना है तो दो चीज जरूरी है। एक, आपको कौन से डेटा के लिए चार्ट बनाना है, और द सेकंड थिंग that you have to select is the type of the chart. Now, for example, I want to prepare a chart of this particular data, that is for the, you can say, net pay. So select this data, right? And then afterward, in this insert menu, there is an option for charts. So from here, we can select the different types of chart. These are the different types of chart. So you have to select the appropriate type of chart and press the OK button. So with that two selection only, that is the data for which you want to prepare the chart and the type of the chart. So only दो चीज आपको यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड करनी है, minimum two things. Afterward, you can design this particular, you can say, chart in an appropriate way. But for preparing a simple chart, we think only two things. That is the data for which we want to prepare the chart and the type of the chart. And also to delete this one, you click on the border of this chart and press delete button. So it will delete that chart. Okay. Now, for example, we have prepared. Okay. Now let us prepare the chart. I want to prepare the chart for these three data sets or three data series: gross pay, deduction, and net pay. Okay, now suppose I will select only this data only, not the title. Then look at the situation. And I'm selecting this column chart and here. Now look at this. We are getting a chart like this one. Okay. On the x-axis, we will directly get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 automatically. So that is taken by the Excel system. Okay, that shows the series, data series 1, 2, 3, like that, or data about you can say record number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here the first data, that is a gross pay, is filled with the blue color line, that is shown as a series 1, brown one for series 2, and green for series 3. So that is written over there: blue series 1, red series 2, green series 3. So that series 1, 2, 3 are known as legend, Legend, legend. Okay, so at this moment we cannot very easily understand, okay, that blue is series 1 and series 1 is gross pay. In place of that one, if it is written that blue one is for gross pay, red one is for deduction, green one for series 3, green one for net pay, then it looks very good and simple. So if we want to display that one, then while selecting the range of data, you also select the title. यहाँ पे आप जब ये रेंज सिलेक्ट करते हैं, डेटा सिलेक्ट करते हैं, उस वक्त यदि आप टाइटल सिलेक्ट करते हैं तो देखिए यहाँ पे कैसा दिखाई देता है। ठीक, now in place of series 1, 2, 3, we will get blue gross pay, red deduction, green net pay. So immediately we can recognize that, okay, this bar filled with blue color is for gross pay, red one is for deduction, green for net pay. So in this way, when we are selecting the range, you should also include the title. जब भी आप ये रेंज सिलेक्ट करते हैं तो उस वक्त आप टाइटल भी सिलेक्ट करिए। Okay. Now here, in this case, in this graph, you can resize this graph also. You can replace, you can change the position of this graph also. Okay, suppose I want to display over there, or suppose I want to make it large also. So only you have to drag the borders or corners. Okay. Now in this case, at the x-axis, we will see 1, 2, 3. That is the serial number. Okay. Automatically, it is displayed by the system. But we want to display that. Okay. The first three bars, or you can say rectangles, is for employee number 2 or employee name Rakesh. Okay, that means we want to display the name or employee number on the x-axis, on the x-axis. So it's very easy. You right click on any of this particular digit or this number. When you right click over there, there is an option select data. There is an option select data. Okay, now here these are the you can say the fields we have used for displaying the chart. But here on the right hand side there is an option horizontal axis labels. Horizontal axis label. So here by default we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But in place of that, when you click on edit, it will allow which value you want to display on x-axis. यहाँ पे हम सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि कौन सी वैल्यू हमें डिस्प्ले करनी है. तो यहाँ पे मैं ये सिलेक्ट करूँगा कि I want to display this name on this axis. Now look at the result. Sorry, it is cancelled. You select this one and press OK button. Okay. Now look at the chart. On the x-axis, we will get the name of the employees. You can display any value on x-axis, no problem, right? So in place of 1, 2, 3, 4, if you are displaying this type of name, then it becomes more informative. Okay. Then on y-axis, depending upon our data, system will take the scale automatically. It will automatically take the scale. Now at this moment, there is a scale of 20,000. But suppose I require to take the, you can say scale of 5,000 or 10,000. I can. So again, take your cursor on any of these number, right click over here. Okay. There is an option format axis. Okay. Format axis. Now in this case, here is an option measure units. By default it is auto, but when we click on this fixed button here, it will ask to enter a value. For example, if I enter 10,000, okay, fine, you can. So now there is a scale of 10,000 on y-axis. So in this way we can take the appropriate scale, or we can modify the scale that is taken by the Excel. Okay, so that is possible. Now another thing, we can change the style. See here, there are different chart styles available. Okay, when you click on this button, okay, different types of charts are visible over here. We can select depending upon our requirement, or depending of our choice. See, okay, you can. So appropriate type of chart can be selected. Okay, one more thing is that, okay, at this moment, okay, we have prepared a very simple chart, okay, and in which we have changed some particular, you can say, x-axis and y-axis values. Now, this chart is known as a column chart. Column chart. There are also different types of charts available. Now I don't like this particular column chart. I want to prepare some other type of chart. For example, I want a line chart. Okay. So with the same data, if you want to change the chart type, then no need to delete this chart and prepare a new one. You can simply change the chart type. यहाँ पे यदि आपको टाइप ऑफ द चार्ट चेंज करना है तो उसके लिए आपको डिलीट करना की ज़रूरत नहीं है और नया क्रिएट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. By clicking on this button that is available in the left upper corner, change chart type. So here you can select the appropriate type of the chart, okay, and press OK button. So now look at this, okay. We can have a line chart. So very easily you can change the type of the chart depending upon your requirement. Okay, then here in menu, these two items are added. When we are working with the chart, okay, two items are added in the chart, in the menu, design and layout. So both these are only for the chart. They are used only for the chart. And when we are working with the chart, then and then you can see that two items in the menu. See, when I click on this one, both are disappear. But when I click on this in this chart, immediately it will show you here this particular items. Okay, now as I have mentioned in the first initial lecture that the file that we are creating in Excel is a one workbook. It is known as a one workbook in Excel terminology. And a workbook may contains number of sheets. So right now we have discussed about, you can say, worksheets, a simple sheet in which we can do this type of calculation. But that workbook may also contain a chart sheet. Chart sheet means whatever the chart we have prepared, that can be stored as a separate sheet in a one workbook. In a one workbook. So workbook name I have given as EMP data XLS. See here on the top of the line or top of the screen, it is written EMP data dot XLSX. Okay, so that is the name of the workbook. Now that workbook contains right now this sheets: EMP salary, EMP PER, sheet 3. Apart from that, we can have a separate chart sheet also. Now look at this. When we want to store, okay, by default, the chart that we are preparing is displayed as a part of this worksheet. Okay, that means it is look at as a content of this particular worksheet. यहाँ पे हमने जो चार्ट बनाया है वो चार्ट एज ए पार्ट ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर वर्कशीट है, लेकिन उसको हम सेपरेटली शीट में स्टोर कर सकते हैं. तो उसके लिए यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन है ऑन द राइट अपर कॉर्नर, मूव चार्ट. So when we select that option, move chart, then it will ask, choose where you want the chart to be placed. So at that time, by default, it is as an object in this particular sheet. But when we click on this option, new sheet 1, okay, then it will be displayed as a separate chart sheet. Now look at the bottom line. there is a one sheet added in this particular workbook, and default name is chart1, and separate chart is displayed over here. यहाँ पे ये जो चार्ट है वो सेपरेट सीट के मुताबिक ये स्टोर होगा. It is not a part of you can say worksheet. Now when we go to this EMP salary, that chart is not appeared over here. That is because we have copied that chart as a separate sheet. We have saved that particular chart as a separate sheet. Okay. So in this way, now when you are saving this file, that means when we are saving this workbook, then this workbook contains sheets EMP salary, EMP percentage, sheet 3 and chart 1. So that chart 1 is also a part of this workbook. Okay. Now in the same way, suppose we don't want to have a chart separate as a separate sheet and we want to go back. That means we want to display this particular, you can say, chart as an object in the current worksheet. Then again you can click on this move chart button. Here there is an option object in. Now here when we select this option object in, here it displays the you can say the current worksheet name. Okay. So EMP salary, EMP PER and sheet 3 are displayed, but we want to suppose copy to EMP salary. So select it and press this OK button. So see here, that chart is now moved to that worksheet, and that separate sheet, whatever is inserted earlier, is no more there in this particular file. So in this way, you can save this particular chart as a separate sheet also. आप ये जो चार्ट क्रिएट किया है उसको सेपरेटली स्टोर भी कर सकते हैं एज ए सेपरेट शीट, not as a separate file but as a separate sheet in a one file. Okay, now there are some of the things that we can add it in this particular chart also. One of that is, you can say, chart title. Suppose we need to add some chart title. Okay, then you just click in this layout option. There is a one button, chart title. So select that one. So it will allow you to modify the title. So in this way, you can write the name of the title, and that will be displayed in the center of the chart. In the same way, here is an option axis labels or axis titles. That means on x-axis and y-axis we can display some titles also. Now here, when you select this one, it asks primarily horizontal axis. So select this one. By default it is none, but we can select title below axis. So when we click on that, it shows here axis title, and here we can have that particular EMPLOYEE employee name, okay, on x-axis. Similarly, if you want to write a title on y-axis or vertical axis, then there are options like rotated title, vertical title, horizontal title. Let's select this one. Okay, here you can very easily modify the content. EMP salary. If you don't want this blank or dot, you can do this. Okay. So in this way, we can have a title on the y-axis, that is a vertical axis also. So in this way you can modify this one. Now another thing is a legend that we have already created. These are the legend: gross pay, deduction, net pay, displayed over there, but we can change its position. यहाँ पे हम उसकी पोजीशन चेंज कर सकते हैं, like it shows on the left or top or bottom. Okay, so by default it is right, but suppose I am writing at bottom, so immediately it will display at the bottom of the chart. So in this way we can set the position of the legend. Then data labels. Data labels means whatever the value used to prepare this chart can also be displayed on the chart itself. See, suppose I'm writing center. Okay, now on the center of that particular point the data will be displayed. So यहाँ पे हम यदि ज़रूरत है कोई लेबल्स, जो डेटा लेबल्स मीन्स डेटा डिस्प्ले करने की चार्ट में, तो हम उसको डिस्प्ले कर सकते हैं। और इसको रिमूव करना है तो हम नन ये सिलेक्ट करेंगे तो निकल जाएगा। देन टेबल वैल्यूज। Table, data table. That means in some of the cases you might have seen that below this chart it also display the data in the tabular form. तो हम यहाँ पे वो डेटा को भी टेबुलर फॉर्म में डिस्प्ले कर सकते हैं। ये देखिए, शो दी डेटा टेबल। सी, जो भी डेटा हमने ये ग्राफ क्रिएट करने के लिए यूज़ किया है, ये ग्रोस पे, डिडक्शन, नेट पे वाली जो कॉलम है उसको हमने सिलेक्ट किया है चार्ट प्रिपेयर करने के लिए। तो द सेम डेटा विल बी कॉपीड इन द टेबुलर फॉर्मेट बिलो दिस चार्ट। चार्ट के नीचे वो डेटा भी आ गया। सो यदि ज़रूरत है तो वी कैन हैव दिस डेटा लेबल्स ऑल्सो। इन दिस इट विल डिस्प्ले द कंटेंट एट द पॉइंट, एंड यहाँ पे वो पूरा डेटा टेबुलर फॉर्मेट में आएगा। सो दैट वी कैन हैव, or that is possible. Okay, now here, depending upon our requirement, we can set the colors for the background of this particular entire chart also. ये जो part है, actually this entire chart area is divided into two parts. This is known as a plot area, in which actual graph is plotted, and this is known as a chart area, the entire chart area. Okay, so दोनों को separately हम format कर सकते हैं, दोनों को सेपरेटली फॉर्मेट कर सकते हैं। सपोज यहाँ पे हमने राइट क्लिक किया तो ऑप्शन है फॉर्मेट चार्ट एरिया। तो फॉर्मेट चार्ट एरिया में सपोज सॉलिड फिल दिया, और यहाँ पे हम सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं कोई कलर। ओके, सो इन दिस वे वी कैन फॉर्मेट दैट चार्ट एरिया। और यदि हमें ये प्लॉट एरिया है उसको भी हमें फॉर्मेट करना है, तो राइट क्लिक ओवर हियर, देयर इज ऑप्शन फॉर्मेट प्लॉट एरिया, और यहाँ पे हम सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं अप्रोप्रिएट कलर। सो इन दिस वे यू कैन हैव योर own format in this particular chart. We can have the background color in the entire chart, okay, or in the plot area also. So in this way we can prepare very easily a chart. Now there are different types of charts available. And to see that different type of chart, you can see here, okay, that column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area, xy, stope, surface, donut, bubble, radar. These are the main categories of the charts. These are the different types of the chart we can prepare. And in each of the categories, again, there are different formats. So for example, in column, here are the different, you can say, formats. This is a clustered column. This is known as a clustered cylinder. This is known as a clustered cone. Okay, clustered stacked pyramid, like that. Okay, so in each of the category, in a line also, these are the different formats. Then in a pie chart also we have a different option. Then in this bar chart also we have area. In all the different categories, there are various formats available for each of the chart. So here in this case, we can very easily prepare a chart. Now, suppose we want to prepare a pie chart, okay, pie chart in which we require only one data series, okay, only one data series. So here, with a simple click, you can prepare a pie chart. Again, we can format this pie chart as we have formatted that earlier chart also. We can have a titles and all that things. We can display the data labels across this one. One more thing is that in some of the cases you might have seen that if a particular pie slice is critical, then it may be extracted from the pie. Okay. If it is important, or if we require to display as a separate from the pie chart because it is having more importance, something like that. So click on that one, like this. Okay, click on this and drag it like this. So in this way, we can have a particular, you can say, a pie chart also. So this type of charts can also can be very easily prepared using this facility.